Hello. Cheers, happy birthday. Okay,
Happy birthday to you.
You're here, but on the screen.
Yeah.
Hello everyone.
Good evening.
We are missing you. And why are you not at my birthday party?
I am. Yeah. And I think you probably need to speak up a bit.
Okay, I'm going to speak loudly. I said I was going to get a little bit drunk so that I would speak more loudly, but I'm not drunk enough. However, I shall speak up.
So should we play the first song?
Yes, let's play the first song.
So this is a drop break which we recorded, or drop break slip crash, which we recorded a couple of months ago, I think, in our studio.
Yeah, and I'd like to dedicate this to Simon Hebrard, who this used to be his favourite song, and he always used to request it. And he has been with FLUFF following us for 8 years now, which is quite something. And yeah, here's to our super fans. And Simon, this is for you.
Drop like your flag, drop like your flag, drop like your flag, drop like your flag. I wake up, don't know what day it is. I wake up, and don't know what day it is. The siren, stare me out. Plans I make, won't see the light. And what about you? You drag me down. Well, I shut my mouth. You won't see me drown. Drop like your flash. Drop like your flash. Drop like your flash. Drop like your flash. I wake up and don't know who I am today. I wake up and don't know who I am today. Well, I paint peace on my face, soften my gaze and slow my pace. And what about you? You drag me down. Well, I shut my mouth. You won't hear me wrong. Drop like your flash. Drop like your flash. Drop like your flash. Drop like your flash. Green eyes, cold shoulder. I'm not party to your world. Green eyes, cold shoulder. Let me in to your thinking world. Don't shut me out. Don't shut me out. Don't shut me out. Come play with me. Drop like still flash. Drop like still flash. Drop like still flash. Drop like still flash. I wake up. You want to kill today. I wake up. You want to kill today. Drop like still flash. Drop like still flash. Drop like still flash.
So we have our new album coming out, and we asked our closest fans in the backstage room if they have any questions for us. And two of our favourite ladies in London, Cindy and Gina came up with some corkers. And so here's our Q&A. We don't know what we're going to say. I'm hoping that these two are going to do some talking. So, over to Cindy and Gina.
Hi both. Hope you're keeping well. Oh, fuck it.
Hungry giggles, Cindy. I always get giggles, that's why I don't do cameras.
Right, it's running. Hi Dawn. Hi Christian. Oh, fuck, your phone's going, Gina. Hold on.
Sorry.
Hi Dawn. Hi Christian. Thank you for inviting us to take part in your questions and answers on the day of your album launch and your birthday. So, happy birthday, Dawn.
Yeah, have a good one. Happy birthday.
Hope you're having a few drinks.
Lots of drinks.
We are. Okay, so the first question is, who writes most of your songs?
I think we should have a Cindy and Gina show, actually.
That would be good. And we said this last time, it's really weird because we can't actually hear anything what you guys are saying. So we've got a little cardboard board there in front of us and we just know what the question is and hopefully it's the right one we're answering. So I think it was, who writes most of your songs? Dawn.
That's the answer. Yeah, and there were, in the early days I was writing songs with David Roberts, and we wrote a few songs together, such as Bon Bon Song and Happy People, and songs I can't remember anymore.
We don't play them anymore.
No, we do.
Sometimes.
But since then, yeah, I write all the songs, and
yeah,
that's the answer. So,
okay, question number
and
2.
now we have a very lovely super fan, Steve Connolly, who asked us a question. Here he is. He's a very lovely, gentle, sweet person.
And I think there's another one for you.
This is another one for me. It's all, I'm way too honest as a person, and usually I can't keep my mouth shut, especially when I've had a drink and I say things I shouldn't say. And so I try to use my songs as a way to sort of keep myself acceptable in society, in normal society. So I can say all the things that I want to say in a more abstract way, I guess. But it really is like a diary. So all my songs are like a complete diary of my life and what I observe, what I think about the world or people, and mainly what's going on inside my very twisted mind. Yeah, so probably too much honesty, and it's completely based on personal experience. And sometimes I write sort of on behalf of other people. So if a friend is going through something, I might put myself in their position, for example, and speak for them. But most of the time I'm speaking for myself.
So, what about Please, which is the next song?
Ah, this is me talking again. Sorry, I'm talking way too
That's
much.
right.
So, Please was on our first album. It remains one of my favourite songs. It's a thoroughly depressing song, and it's very appropriate today because it's my birthday, and it's about not being able to deal with getting older and not wanting time to pass, about wanting to stay in the present, which I guess is a positive thing because I'm enjoying my life. Pre-COVID, I was enjoying my life. I'm not enjoying it at the moment. But I asked a couple of friends of ours who were world-class musicians if they would like to collaborate with us, and amazingly they agreed. And Joao composed a beautiful piece for Isabel, who is a world-class viola player, and she's played with all the best best conductors around the world in the London Symphony Orchestra, the London Philharmonic Orchestra. She's played at Carnegie Hall. She plays at the Proms. She's done it all. She's an amazing, award-winning viola player, and between them they've created this really beautiful piece, and that's what we're going to do now. And Christian's made a video which was filmed in one of our favourite places to have a walk in Berlin, where I have a secret garden. And apologies that this is a really sad song.
But it's
But
appropriate.
it's appropriate for today, I think. Joe, would you like to say something?
We'll get to that.
We'll just have a drink.
Please don't make me move. I want to stay right here. No more birthday cakes. My only wish is to remain. Don't want to have my youth stored in plastic bags and dusty drawers. Don't want to see my party dresses disintegrating like old ladies. Spare me the bed bath. Don't move me to a bungalow. Spare me the stair lift. I'd rather fall into a void. How are you supposed to deal with this? 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 When will my body fall into disrepair? How long till it's daunting to mount a flight of stairs? Don't give up your seat for me. Don't lend me a hand. Don't let the neighbors do my shopping. Just put my head into a plastic bag. Give me back my golden hair. I want my baby's skin. Give me back the time we spent. No goodbyes, no regrets. I really can't deal with this. I really can't deal with this. I really can't deal with this.
Thank you so much, Isabel and Joao, for that. I'm really honoured that you actually did that for us. Thank you. And everyone, check out on the events. You'll see a link to Tessitori, which is the company they have together, and they create really beautiful music with viola and classical guitar and compositions. So please check them out.
And it's also worth saying that Dawn is playing the piano on this piece, which is really beautiful.
Wow.
I think so. Anyway, should we do the third question?
Yes.
Okay, so that's Simon. No?
Simon Thomas, who is such a supportive person. He's always there for us, and we're so grateful. Thank you so much, Simon. Here is your 15 seconds of fame.
Times 3, actually.
And my question is, was it harder to write and produce the album during lockdown with having restrictions and not being able to go out and maybe see things that would inspire you? Or did it make it easier with having no distractions?
Well, the question was really about writing the album, which was finished writing before.
I'd written the album, and we had got quite a lot of headway on mixing it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were on to the point where we were in the studio, and I had just gotten a new studio space, and we were all set up in there, ready to go. And then the next thing we know, we're hearing all these news stories about this pandemic happening, and we're even wondering, should we even meet in the space anymore? And it became this really strange, awkward, overarching vibe where we're trying to work. And
we didn't meet for a while.
No, we didn't. We really stayed away from it. And it was strange because we had just kind of gotten up ahead of steam into mixing, which is a significant aspect of the whole production process. Dawn's arrangements are very complex, so the mixing takes just a lot of careful listening and comparison, and it's tough because you get so stuck in when you're working on the mixes that quite often you sort of get sort of blindsided by not being able to have a perspective on the whole bigger picture. And what's interesting about this happening, the pandemic coming in the way, is that it kind of gave us a chance that you normally wouldn't take in mixing to just sort of stand back, because we had to shut down and not do it. So coming back to the songs in some cases, then it was kind of coming back with fresh ears. And of course, we hadn't gotten through all of them either. So I guess it gave this perspective of coming back to some of the things we had already done and saying, oh, wow, okay, we're quite happy with that. So, but what did we do? How did we do that? Okay, so we had to kind of rewind again and sort of restart. And of course, interesting was then a lot of work was going on with like live and isolation stuff as well. And I remember then we had some meetings in between when it was sort of like, okay, it's okay to meet again now as long as we have masks and are cautious. And then, I remember you, Christian, coming in and then seeing like some of these things I put together to hold my camera and record these like live in isolation. So it was this ongoing developing story of the album and everything around it. And then we finally got it finished and actually were able to do the mastering in-house as well, which probably, because of the long stretched out pace, allowed us to sort of do it ourselves to how we wanted it to sound.
And I have to say that, this is the 5th album, and Joe mixed the previous album as well, and we pretty much only very recently met at that point, but he just instantly knew exactly what to do and exactly what I wanted. And having worked together now for 2 years or something, and it's just so brilliant working together because he is so good, and obviously he knows the music. What was interesting was that he didn't actually know some of the songs because we'd stopped rehearsing, all our gigs were all cancelled. It would be interesting to know how the mixes would have sounded and how the guitar parts might have moved on had we been rehearsing some of those songs. They probably would have been very different, actually. But I think we're all very happy with the album, and we cannot fucking wait to play it live. We're so desperate to play these songs live, especially the new ones. But yes, it was a very, apart from the the COVID, it was not stressful at all, whereas albums before have been really, really stressful, you know, sleepless nights, and this was just really plain sailing because we're just, you know, we're just on the same wavelength, which is brilliant. Yes.
It's kind of crazy to think that the last time the four of us, the three of us and Randy played together was in Tokyo in November last year. It's just ridiculous.
Mm.
But yes, we came together virtually for Love and Peace,
Yes.
which is the next song.
Yes, so here's Wendy, aka Angel Wendy Horn, and Joe in isolation with us, going back. It feels like a really long time ago now, but recent history. So thank you to Wendy for being part of that. We are missing you very much. Looking forward to playing with you again. And we have another question from the wonderful Gina.
How do you decide your track order?
So she's very shy, she's probably more shy than I am. She asked how we decided on the track order. That was surprisingly easy actually. It's a very long album, it's 15 tracks. I wanted to keep the tradition of ending with a very sort of melancholic, minimal song, which we did. and Christian had the idea of starting one of the songs a cappella. And so I thought that would be a really nice start to the album. So I just sort of drafted out a list, and it's very eclectic, lots of different styles and vibes to it. And so it's like a sea of dancing and laughing and crying and being angry, and it's this kind of wave. So I just drafted out this order, we tried it, and it worked. We stuck with it.
And it's 15 tracks, which is quite epic as well.
Yeah, we wanted to do something really epic for our 10th anniversary. There were a few songs left over from the previous album that we didn't have time to mix, and yeah, it just grew. And actually, I've already written a song for the next album, which I wish had been on this one. But yeah, I'm really excited for you all to hear it. I really want your feedback. I really want to play it to you.
Next question.
Next question. Cindy.
What's your favourite track on the album and why?
Favourite track, and why?
I'll say "We Want Love," and that track for me it just has a great balance of this very clear, quiet kind of dynamic, and then in your face, this loud arpeggio going up, and the lyric, I just really connect to it. I like in this, I guess, in the sort of political atmosphere worldwide right now, the lyrics just really hit home. So
being American, they would really hit home.
yes.
Or
Yeah.
being English.
Well, obviously,
really
it was written about the Tory government, but it makes sense for
Absolutely.
citizens of the US as well. It's really difficult to say what my favourite song is because I feel very sort of attached to lots of them, and I'm really excited about playing more live. The one that really kind of stirs me very deeply when we play live is Love Bites, and there's something very kind of I don't know, something very dangerous and edgy and punky about that song, and it really I just hear the opening beats, and I'm just really excited about playing it, and I tend to go really crazy and sort of go moshing in the audience, which obviously will be illegal at the moment. But I think, yeah, today that's my favourite. Love Bites is my favourite.
And for me, it's Maximum Damage, which is the title track of the album as well. And I think it's just really in your face. I really love it. It's just this really sort of extreme bass lines and the peaks and troughs and the way it goes around is just really brilliant. I just really love playing it. And we've done a really good video for that. We are going to show that on the 14th of September.
Which will be the official launch of the album.
I'm quite excited about that, so yeah.
Yeah. And we have never played it live, and I'm so desperate to play that song to you.
Okay. So, next question.
Is there another question?
Yeah, Tommy's question.
Tommy. Okay, Tommy, super fan, the wonderful Tommy. We were going to call the album Destroy What Destroys You, and we changed it, and Christian is going to explain why.
Am I?
Yeah.
I can't remember.
Come on, there were too many letters.
Oh, okay.
It was too long.
Oh, yes. Yeah, it's quite long.
Yeah, it's too long.
Yeah.
It's too long for a CD cover.
Yeah, it's a good line. We already made a t-shirt and everything, but we changed our mind and I think made the right decision.
Yeah, and Maximum Damage was, I think, the newest song on the album.
Yeah.
And so we were all quite excited about that song. And then when all this COVID thing came along, and Maximum Damage just seems very, very appropriate for a song at the moment. So that's why we changed. I'm sorry, Tommy, that we changed the title, because I know you were very attached to Destroy What Destroys You. maybe there'll be another album. When we can next do vinyl, Destroy What Destroys You is fine, but for a CD it's just too long.
Okay. Next passion.
Next what?
Passion.
Passion?
Yeah, cocktails.
Oh. Okay, so Sophie Parkin, the wonderful, wonderful woman Sophie Parkin, who runs Vout and Renees in London.
It's a private club.
Which, right.
What you saying?
It's not. It's like a private members club. Private club makes it sound like some kind of a swingers club.
Oh,
isn't it?
I suppose so. That won't be allowed now anyway.
Yeah, none of that going on now. Yes, and Sophie makes these really brilliant little cocktail videos during lockdown. She was entertaining her clients who couldn't come to her club.
So that sounds wrong, Clara, isn't it?
Yeah, that sounds wrong as well, doesn't it? Anyway, here she is. It speaks for itself. Here's Sophie Parkin.
Welcome back to doing that wonderful thing called a cocktail class again. I'm going to pop you there so you can still see me. So, I got a special request from one of our members, Dawn Linton, who you might or might not know is an amazing band called Das FLUFF. Okay, so Das FLUFF love every time they come to Vout and Renees, what Das FLUFF loves is something called a pink flamingo. Well, we called it a pink flamingo because I wanted to name something after the most heroic of John Waters' characters, but also because I found this really super cute glasses, and you know how life goes. So, a pink flamingo is made with rhubarb, and it's usually also made with vodka, this cordial, rhubarb cordial, and milk. And it's like a grown-up milkshake for kids, really, I suppose. Anyway, Dawn loves this stuff. So I wanted to say that I actually got given some Chase rhubarb gin today. So I thought I'd make a little experiment, and instead of making a pink flamingo, make a pink fluff, because that's a cute name, isn't it? What you're going to need for a pink fluff is some of Chase's rhubarb and apple gin. So we're going to try and open this up first of all. This is very exciting because they literally arrived last night. Oh my god, that smells delicious. So we need one of those, and I'm putting it into some ice in this little tin thing. It's just going to use up all the bloody... There's a lot of rhubarb gin in there. 50 of rhubarb gin. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put 25 rhubarb cordial in. This is actually a rhubarb and rosehip cordial, and that you might have heard or recognised was Freak. Or nearest bar, perhaps. Maybe not the nearest safe place. Milk. So I need this to go on top, and then what we're going to do... Oh my... This is such good exercise. If you've had a problem getting to the gin of late, this is what will put your stomach muscles good and proper. Wow. Full of milky goodness. How am I going to get to drink this? I hope Jan is around somewhere. What else do I need? I need one of these. I need a little... Yum, yum, yum. These are the best maraschino cherries anywhere. Just telling you that. You put a couple of ice cubes in, no more than that. And then you drain. Can you see how nice that is? So it's all foamy, like on the top. It's a little bit pink from the maraschino. You see that little maraschino going around? Should we try it? Oh my giddy aunt. That is seriously delicious. I don't even like this kind of grown-up milkshake stuff. Dawn, this is your drink. Cheers. Here's to the Pink Fluff. I think we're going to call it after Dawn. I hope you enjoy it. I hope you come back to London soon when the lockdown's all over. I'm going to make sure I get some of this gin in. Well done, Chase. Made on a farm. They grow the potatoes, they make the gin, God knows how they do it, but it's very good. Well, here's to a fabulous week.
Oh my giddy aunt.
This is very nice. It's our interpretation of it, which is not quite the right ingredients.
It's quite strong.
But this is a pink flamingo cocktail stick, which was actually a wedding present from Delia. Thank you, Sophie. This is rather lovely. So, the new album, Maximum Damage.
So that's all the questions.
That's all the questions.
That's all the questions.
Are we gonna?
That's our questions. Take care, stay safe, and we really, really hope to see you in London soon for a gig.
Can't wait to see you again.
Take care.
Okay, it's a Cindy and Gina show.
Well, they're gone now.
They're gone now.
That was it.
But thank you, Cindy and Gina, for
Thank
being
you.
That's
brilliant.
wonderful. So the next,
It is rather
the new
nice.
album, it is nice. The new album, you can actually get a digital download of that straight away.
And you probably noticed I changed my t-shirt. Haven't I?
Oh,
I've got potential. It's wrong way.
it's got too much.
Too much hair. There you go. And it's also got the. It's sort of mirror image. It's got the new logo on it, which a lot of you have helped us creating, which is brilliant. Thank you very
people in
much.
the backstage room, and we went through this quite long, involved process where people were giving advice and saying which we were just trying out all these different logos, which typefaces people liked, and it was a really big help in us getting
It was brilliant.
the final design.
Thank you.
So thank you for that, everyone.
Yes, so back to the new album.
Yes,
You were talking about it.
you can carry on talking
No,
about
you
it.
talk about
You
it.
talk about
No.
it. You talk about it.
Well,
it's my birthday. I can tell you.
okay. It's going to come out on the 14th of September, which I think is like Monday or something in 10 days' time. No, not really. 12 days' time. There you go, it's the second day. So,
10 days time.
12.
12 days time.
Yeah. Anyway, but you can pre-order it now, today, and if you do that, we can send you the MP3
Well, yeah, we
Like
can send you the
tonight
MP3
or tomorrow morning.
and
Depends
the
how much drink noise.
and the artwork for the album. And if you are in the UK, my mum has the CDs, and she has very kindly agreed to post them. So if you would like a CD autographed by my mother, then I'm sure these will become a very rare commodity in the future and will be very valuable. Yes.
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 So, in order to do that, you have to email us fluff@gmail.com.
Yeah,
And then
email us.
you get further instructions, which sounds quite scary, but
Cryptic.
it's not.
Yeah, we just need your
It's not.
address. It's just a simple PayPal thing, and you just give us your address and email. We've got your email address, and then I will send you the MP3s, and then my mum will stick the CD in post, and the price of the postage will just vary depending on where you are. But if you're in the UK, it's £10 for the CD and it's £2 postage, and we just keep the postage as low as we can, depending on where you are in the world.
I was looking at this. Somebody else advertising the vinyl album, and it was £20 for the album and £55 for the shipping, which felt not quite right.
Sounds like COVID shipping prices, yeah.
Anyway, so we only did £2 for the UK.
Yeah.
Anyway, so we've done a little promo for that. And are we saying goodbye now, or do you want to say goodbye after the
I
promo?
don't want to say goodbye because I don't know when
But-
we'll be saying hello again.
Okay, well, let's have a look at the promo and then come back.
Okay.
Yeah? Sorry.
I must credit Tommy with one of those quotes. Das Fluff, the motherfucker of all truths.
Which is very good.
Yeah, I love it.
And thank you to the ringmaster for the other review, which was brilliant.
Yeah, we've had one review so far, which has just been quite astonishingly wonderful. So that was really brilliant to read this really in-depth review by the ringmaster. So thank you to Pete Ring.
And it's definitely goodbye now,
Yeah.
because we've got nothing else to show.
You say that, we have so many videos, we've made so many videos from this album, and we just have to sort of stagger them, I guess, which will probably take us round to next May or June
Or July.
or July.
So, yeah.
But we'll put out Maximum Damage video along with the official album launch on the 14th of September. And thank you, particularly those of you in the backstage room. Thank you for being there all the time, because you really help us when we can't play. It's really nice to know that you're still there. Thank you.
And thank you to all our special guests as well who
Yeah.
were in the show today.
Joao, Isabel, Sophie,
Wendy as well.
Wendy, Gina, and Cindy, aka Raven.
And
Simon, Thomas, Tommy, and also thank you to my
and
mum,
Steve.
who I'm sure is going to have so much on her hands with so many orders for the CD. She will barely be able to cope.
So, see you in a couple of weeks' time.
Yeah, and let us know, those of you who buy the pre-order, let us know what you think of the album.
Good night. Bye.